Written consent is required if you have a child on camera or use their information in any way. So stay tuned because this is how you do it. It's actually pretty simple. If you have a child on video that's not your own child, then you need written consent. The church handbook says the following: other people's personal information should never be used or displayed on video. And images or videos by other people should not be displayed unless you have written consent. What does written consent look like? It can be through text. You can easily have the parent text you. It can be through email, or it can be through a permission form, which is in the description below this video, as well as in the email that this video was sent to you in. We've also had questions about copyright, and for the most part, if you're using anything from the Gospel Library app, you are A-OK, just because you'd be using it anyway in primary. However, just to be on the safe side, be sure to reference what you're using. If it's an image or if it's a song, if you can, at the end of your video, write where it came from, then you're gonna be great. We've had some wards have problems posting to YouTube because YouTube's very particular about copyright, and they'll flag your video if they think anything is not cited correctly. So if you can cite it at the end of your video or in the description below, especially if you do YouTube, that's the way to do it. Otherwise, if you're using from the Gospel Library app, you're just fine not to have to source anything. In regards to copyright, here are a few questions you can ask yourself that will help you know what you need to cite and what you need to source. The questions are: does the content or post reflect dignity and reverence for the church? Have I received written consent to publish any and all images, videos, and music? Are any business interests or political views being promoted or represented? And if so, the content should be deleted. What would the First Presidency think of the site or post? These questions are really great to ask yourself if you're going to post a video or any social media post in your calling. You're doing great, so keep up the good work. And if you have questions, feel free to reach out. My invitation to you is to be sure that you get written consent for all the children that are on your video if they're not your own children, or if you choose to use their information. You got this! We as a Stake Primary Presidency are cheering you on. See ya!